to the Headstone Church. We are your family, here to help you maximize your life and grow. Welcome you to the Headstone Church, where the grace of God abounds, raising change leaders, releasing royalty. Welcome, we love you.
Praise God. My name is Adedeji Victor. So when I left Ibadan for Lagos after completing my BSc, I was concerned about the church I'm going to attend. And for some reasons, I went to about 4 different churches around my area. I was staying in Ikeja, Harlem then. And I wasn't satisfied with what I knew what I wanted, but I wasn't seeing it. So I knew Dio from school. I used to see his post on Facebook, and I, to some extent, for some reasons, I trusted his judgment that let me try the church this guy is going. I think it will be healthy for me. So that was how I found myself in Headstone Church. So that is first of all. Then the second part is my current career line. I don't know if I would be at this present state now if I had not listened and I had not followed the instruction, because when I took my first employment, I told myself I wasn't going to spend more than 1 year. And after 11 months, I resigned. I went for a training school somewhere, First Bank, yeah. So after the training school, I was posted outside Lagos. That was Delta State. I don't want to go. I did not want to go. So I was in a state of telling them that I'm not doing. I'll go and look for something else to do. But at some point, I had to talk to people in church. And I remembered I was supposed to resume on a Friday. That Friday, I was sleeping at home, that I won't travel. Then on a Saturday morning, around 6 a.m., Pastor called me. I just saw his call, and he told me that, well, I should go, but I should not I should not be too comfortable. So I had to, that was the only reason why I left, why I carried my bag, that, okay, let's go and try it out. That is one. Then the next thing that listening and behaving right in church has helped me to achieve is that sitting down in my corner right here, I used to always listen when either the message is going on or an activity is going on. So I picked up picking up a mentor, which has tremendously helped me in this church, because every time me and mine go visiting, we come back refreshed because of the the depth of knowledge that we receive from our mentor in this that we found in this church. And the next thing is volunteering. The church have been saying volunteer. If you need to do something and you're not achieving it, and you have something, you have a place you can volunteer. So in my place of work, I just took up a role that is entirely different from what I'm doing as at that time, which was what I actually wanted to be doing. So I picked up an analytics role that is not in line with what I was doing. I told them that I'm going to volunteer and I'm going to be acting as though this is my job. So I was running 2 assignments, 2 responsibilities together at the same time. And I was being paid 1, yeah, sure. So when the opportunity came, there was no point for interview. There was no point for anything. They just told me that, would you like to join this particular unit? I said, this is what I love doing. And it was because I heard and I listened that even if you are not given the chance, just volunteer that you want to try it out. Then the next thing is scaling up. Every time pastor used to say it, people used to say it in this church, that you don't have to be comfortable with where you find yourself. You have to always strive to scale up, learn something new, and be better at what you do. So that was what I do. That was what I did then. So I took up a training that helped me and that set me on the career path that I know that this is where I am supposed to be, because I listened and I was so attentive in this church. So I will just stop at most of the things I'm running by the side that is building me up now is because of learning structures and giving yourself to little service in this church. So I'm just grateful to everybody I've met in this church and everybody I'm going to meet in this church. Thank you.
Come on, put your hands together for Jesus.
We welcome you to the Headstone Church. We are your family, here to help you maximize your life and grow. Welcome you to the Headstone